What's up, everybody? Welcome back to free week number 2. We're going to get started with top 8 action coming up in just a second. But before we do, allow me to introduce ourselves. I am Dynamite, joined by none other than the ace of games, the man with the coolest shades in the business, Zero. How are you doing on this wonderful Saturday evening?
I'm doing great. Way to bring me up here. The ace of games. I'm digging it. The man with the shades, of course, y'all know who it is. Zero out here back once again for more Guilty Gear Strive. This free beginners bracket is looking fantastic, especially considering, too, the winner of last week's bracket is on the loser side this time. So that is going to be a sight to see if they can make the comeback up here.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how Gantz is going to navigate through the deeper waters, right? You're on winter side, you're swimming up, the sun's out, it's great. You get a little bit of that light blue. He's in the depths right now. And one thing you have to know that is that May players will drag you down with them and you'll suffocate because they can breathe underwater and you can't. So I am excited though, because we have some returning faces as well. Obviously Grimflash being one of them, right?
Yes.
Incredible Zato play that we've seen so far. Just good stuff all around. So happy to see some returning faces, but also happy to see some new ones as well. So I think this is going to be a really good top 8, really interesting set of not only players, but characters as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely looking forward to seeing the evolution of some of these players as well that are returning, Grimflash being that returning Zato player, to see how that has changed. We caught some of that top 16 play there. To see all the players make it out to this one, it's actually going to be really exciting, especially like now we're another week removed from the launch, right? And it's just like so much tech now has been learned. I'm seeing like players hitting level 700 already out here on Guilty Gear. So like if you've been putting in the time, you have so much to offer here in this game. And even just earlier today, watching just the players really thinking about how to utilize the new roaming cancels, it has been so important in this game too. So definitely a lot to look forward to. These beginners are definitely going to be coming up really quickly here because, this is an even playing field across the board. A lot of that legacy information is still viable, as we're hearing in the beginning of these streams anyways, but also like there's that new tech as well that we're all still kind of learning and growing from.
Yeah, I completely agree. Like even just from last week, you start to hear people who have just gotten into the game using the roaming cancel mechanic, using that drift capability. Blue RCs have been all over the place. Screen has been flashing with blue light. I'm glad I got the filters on my glasses. I hope you got yours at home because it's been a huge and powerful game-changing mechanic. I mean, people have been finding out new ways to even like install a super jump, like with Nago, right? And use purple RC to launch themselves across the screen. And we saw some of that in beta, but now that people have their hands on the game, 24/7, you can go and lab for hours if you want. You just start to see all kinds of wild stuff coming out. And the people who are newer are starting to do that as well. And that's one of the reasons why I've been so invested in watching people develop in the game, is because the tech is spreading all across all levels of skill.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like you said, now that the beta is, kind of off to the wayside, we can play it whenever we want to. There's no like kind of rush experience. So let me get the basics just to get on and play as many games as I can. Now it's like, okay, I can study these matches. I mean, shoot, even today I went into to watch a bunch of replays from last night's games that I had, and that was a great function to use. A really nice tool. Some tweaks I would like out of it, but hey, the fact that I can skip into rounds and just do frame by frame play for each game that I'm in is tremendous. A lot to learn from. I've even taken notes from other Geos that I've fought against. Me being a Geo player, I'm like, cool, let me add this to my repertoire, try to lab that real quick and really break down a lot of scenarios. So it's really cool. There's a lot of tools in this game for newcomers and old players alike that can really just utilize and take advantage of. So fantastic job for ArcStats. Like really good job for a lot of the stuff here. And I'm glad that they're listening out there and really doing their darndest to try to get this game working as far as lobbies go, because the online's fantastic. We're still, some growing pains, but they also probably didn't anticipate 300,000 copies being shipped in that first week. So yeah, that's crazy.
That was absolutely, something that I try to be a optimistic person, but I mean, realistically, being in the FGC, and I know that you just normally don't expect that number from a title that has the legacy of being really deep and in depth. And people, it's not that people never liked Gear, because the visuals have always been great. Music has always been fantastic. Character design has always been cool. What's had people hesitant is the complexity, right? Like they're like, I love watching gear. I love like the characters are cool. I love the rock. Like all of that is cool. I don't know if I'm ready to get in, right? And so the fact that people were able to get a touch on it on the beta, to see that the rollback is there so that they can play, it doesn't matter where your friends are in the world. In a lot of cases, you can play against them, and the level of accessibility to the intro, to the beginning part of the game has really boosted what I feel boosted those sales. And that's kind of where you see that number coming through. So, you know what, like you said, growing pains for sure are present, but it's being addressed, right? And we can hope for the best. And in the meantime, while that's happening, there are other tools for people to use, like the replay system, like the recipe system. I love the fact that someone posts a cool combo that they're using the recipe system, so you can see these are the moves that I'm doing as I go through them, right? And it's just stuff like that that's going to be really cool. The fact that we're going to be able to have that combo maker feature that coming in the next DLC this summer, right? To be able to ship that out to people. So you can say, hey, Dan, you want a really cool character? Try out this Geo combo. I'll be like, okay, Zero, I'll try it out, but I'm never playing that character ever again. Stuff like that will be incredible to be able to share with your friends. So yeah, I'm excited to see what the future of this game is going to be like. And I am inspired that the people who are new to the game, who are coming in to say, this is my first gear, are having a great time.
Absolutely. And honestly, you hit the nail on the head right there. That onboarding system that they have right at the beginning of the game, being super hands-off about it, not in your face, but like, here's all the mechanics, play them right now. It's literally just like, hey, let's just go over the buttons. Here's how you hit them. Here's how you move. Go play. Even Kai sits there and goes like, we got a bunch of other stuff, but you're still a bad guy. Don't worry about it. You can come around any time that you want to and revisit. And that's a great process to have for onboarding. Like, if it really sticks for a new player to want to dive deeper, those tools are there, the notes are there, and I still love how in tune Guilty Gear has always been with its community. I mean, shoot, one of the trailers in here is literally titled CEO Axel Low trailer, so it's perfect. They are well aware. So if you want more access to live events when they do return, or even your locals when they do return, you are potentially, having that first taste, that first exposure through this game. So it's definitely great.
It's fantastic. And, just the final touch of that is make sure that if you're new to the game, especially, really anyone, play through the mission mode. Like the mission mode is actually really good. Like it does show you some of the things that you will see on those wild adventures to climb to heaven, right? Like it doesn't matter what floor you're on, that mission mode is going to help you out in some aspect of the game. And it starts out very simple, and then it moves to things that are much more complex. And if you don't even know what a Kara Potbuster is, play mission mode and it'll show you exactly what they're talking about with the example, to say, hey, this is what we want you to do, right? And then there are other mission mode parts where you can pick your character to learn your character's options against certain scenarios.
And hey, if you're, a trophy hunter out there or an achievement hunter out there, it's literally a checklist to get the score. You'll get those trophies just by playing it. So if you have that desire to check boxes off the list, it's a great tool to use as well. So you'll definitely learn the game. You'll have a good time. And heck, if you don't want to sit through the mission mode and you're content with sitting on those other floors, that's okay too. The game is just that easy to just jump into, look really cool while doing it, and have a good time. And honestly, when you're watching tournaments like Free, you're seeing a lot of great players that are growing into this game, and really showing off what the game has to offer. It's a fantastic time.
Yeah, I'm really excited, as I said before, to see the game develop, and I'm just happy that people are signing up for free. I wish we could host had the ability to host a larger tournament. Maybe we will in the future. TBD, wink, wink. But what I am encouraged about is that the signups are always at max. I really appreciate people spreading the word. I appreciate commentators such as yourself and NT and Nagarimi coming on to share the privilege of showing this game off, right? In this second week, and especially the people who are just starting out. That's the whole point of Free, is to get people into the waters, no pun intended, and be able to try things out and hopefully learn against people who are near or slightly above their skill level. And as I said before last week, no matter what level you're at, eventually you're going to get bopped, and that's the nature of the beast.
Yes.
But the important part is playing people at your skill level helps move you through
Yeah.
the growing pains, as you used earlier, of that struggle and improving.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think that's really important, is to always kind of it's, you'll see in the FGC quite often, like, oh, you should play people who are better because then you're going to learn, which is true to a degree, because I mean, it's fun to really learn from someone at a higher skill level, to really test, like, all right, how much further do I have to go? Like, what am I missing? But it's also not fun to constantly get beat down. It doesn't feel like you're improving in any way, right? But then when you play somebody at your identical play level, and you're both challenging each other every step of the way, like that, you start to see that growth over time. And then every time you go back to the higher level player to really kind of gauge where you're at, it's like, okay, there is an improvement. I couldn't do maybe XYZ combo last time, and now I can. And maybe I'm teching more throws now, or getting used to like movement a little bit better, various things. Always taken in stride. You're not going to master the game overnight. This entire launch week has been a perfect example of that, because I mean, shoot, there is still tech that we're discovering and really learning, getting used to, that isn't, 100% muscle memory quite yet, but we're still seeing fantastic stuff, and everyone's sticking it out. I greatly appreciate it, especially here too. I hope to that players from Free continue to go out to events, if you so choose, if you feel comfortable doing so, because this is exactly how it started for Killer Instinct back in the day. It was all online. We all started just a brand new game, and then look how big that game got in a very short amount of time on an Xbox console, and that's a small community. So seeing this large community on both PC and the PlayStation platform come together is going to be fantastic. I'm looking forward to these events later this year.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for both more online and offline events too. And one of the things that is so special about having people near your skill level is, how many times have, you've been at a tournament zero, or even myself, and you found somebody to just run sets against. It's 11 p.m. You got to wake up tomorrow to be on the mic, and you play till 3 a.m. because it's just fun. Like, you meet somebody who it's just fun going back and forth and seeing how those long sets play out. That's part of the beauty of the experience. And one of the things that I hope is happening for people who sign up for free, right? Because like you said, just like with KI, online netcode is so good in this game that it doesn't matter if, I'm in Chicago and you're in Wyoming, right? Like, we can play, we can have a good time, we can learn and use that experience to shift to the offline realm. And so that's part of the beauty of these tournaments. And there was either a tweet or a discussion that's saying that, a lot of that tournament experience when offline tournaments were around, the big part of it is actually when you're not in bracket, right? When you're walking around, when you're hopping on, playing matches against random people that you've never even seen before, but that's part of the fun of it. So I say that to say, even if you didn't make top 8 and free, right? Go ask people for matches, say, hey, yo, I don't know what I was doing in this situation, but would you like to, run some sets for 30 minutes later on, right? Or even if you see someone in this top 8 and like, wow, they're really good, I'd like to try to go up against their character. Message them and say, hey, you know what? I saw you in free. I entered. I placed where I placed, but I'd love to run some matches. That would be, those are the type of things that will allow you to grow as a player as well. And that's something that we've tried to create in the online space, but with games like Strive, it's a lot easier to do that.
Yeah, that's for sure. And then when you do eventually go to live events too, that energy it's indescribable, of like how it feels to be celebrating these games with people just like you that you've been playing online for quite some time. Some folks you might meet for the first time at these events, and honestly, some of the best memories I've had have been at like FGC events, just in general. Like, all the people that I've met over the years, like, it's still been a great experience, and always a great reunion. And reunion we shall have. Soul up against Zato here. Two classic characters for Guilty Gear. Grimflash coming out on top. And of course, this GG player. The mysterious GG player.
The mysterious GG player. All right. Well, we're going to have a little bit of the repeat, as you said, a reunion with top 8 for Grimflash. But this time going up against Soul Bad Guy in the first match in winners top 8.
Okay, nice. I do like immediately attacking Eddie here. That's going to be important in this matchup here, and I like the patience from Guts in this match right now so far.
I feel like someone named Guts definitely plays Soul Bad Guy.
That's, you know, on par right there. Absolutely. Having the guts to run up, close slash, already got the Bandit Revolver into the corner. Whoa.
Oh!
Really good purple RC. Okay. And definitely smart for Grimflash to slow things down with the blue RC right there, just to make sure they're not going to get scooped by Wild Throw. Doesn't matter, though. 6S, or Bar Slap, excuse me.
Yeah, canceling out into Gunflame. Gets the 5K connection. Not enough for the wall splat, but enough for the round. And Guts is going to take the first heart away from Grimflash.
All right, nice. Good trade here to start. Play to the distance. Love the Eddie wall set up here. Grimflash was definitely doing a solid job of just resummoning last week with Eddie as well, too, being very cautious to make sure Eddie stayed alive. Good to see that this is still continuing here today. Nice overhead.
Okay, decides to use the burst. I can't blame him. Guts definitely wants to keep that momentum going. Grimflash with a bit of a life lead there. There's Shadow Kermit back from the depths again, but Bar Slash hitting the spirit of Grimflash and pushing him into the corner.
He's having to back off here. Good yellow roaming cancel here, trying to take the turn back. Eddie is gone, so Grimflash has to be caught on back. But ooh, 6S into Gunflame. This is huge. Yeah, absolutely burst. That could have been a wall shatter for sure if Guts would have been able to continue that combo.
Absolutely. Guts trying to advance forward. Grimflash throwing up the wall right now. Gunflame not going to reach across the screen, but enough to deter Eddie if it gets close.
I definitely like the momentum. Oh my goodness, 6P through Eddie and Zato. Think twice before you put your hand in the toaster right there. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a first round here for, actually second game round for Guts. Yep, words,
Yeah.
man. I got blown away by Soul, and that's how my vocabulary is going right now.
Guts running up with the shake my hand.
GG's. All right. And just like that, already in a corner situation, this is actually significant damage on Soul right now. Good stuff from Grimflash, not being shaken.
Ooh, block the, DPs recover so quick in this game that you have to be ready to punish them at a moment's notice. However, Grimflash still, with the corner pressure, forced the burst there from Guts, and we've seen Grimflash do this before in week 1 of Free, not necessarily being the type of person to come out swinging the first game, but the adaptation from Grimflash carries this player back into another top 8, and we're seeing it again.
Oh, wow, yeah. Almost gosh darn near a perfect had Guts not gotten that jump K in while Grimflash was waiting for Eddie to charge. Nice, I think that was a Far Slash right there to get the knockback.
Speaking of knockback, Guts is being ushered straight into the corner. This way to your seat, sir. The show is about to begin.
All right, nice 2S here. Zato's buttons are outstanding here. Definitely good at the mid-range, especially with Eddie to back him up. Whoa, nice. A couple Far Slashes here to close the gap. Immediate burst. Yo,
I like
smart
that.
stuff. Really smart with the blue roaming cancel to throw the vortex there.
Yeah, good stuff again from Grimflash. However, Guts not deterred, saying it with all of his heart and his might. Purple RC on the Gunflame, air dashing, and Grimflash out here FDing for his life, standing up in the interview and everything. There comes the drill. Shadow Kermit. Guts has to back off, doesn't want to make a mistake.
Yep. Frog is out. Eddie is, oh no, immediately knocked down here. This is not looking good. And yeah, there it is. Closes out the round. Round apiece for this second game here. That immediately turned the momentum right there. Just that counter hit, able to get it off of the 6S into Gunflame there. But now, once again, corner situation. Dust, we're taking it, guys.
Called him sleep at the wheel. No burst available until the end. Might as well save it, but Grimflash is only a second away from losing it all.
Yeah, at least that gold burst is safe there in that situation. Oh no. I'm really loving the 2K from Guts here just to safely knock out Eddie whenever, Grimflash gets a little too cheeky. Sword is out.
Uh-oh. Oh, that could have been dangerous.
Yeah.
A DP was blocked from Grimflash. No punish, however. Just got to be a little bit quicker. It's tough. I will say for sure. It is very difficult on this, especially SDP.
Yeah, SDP is really hard to punish there. You have a little bit more time with the heavy DP, like you're saying there, too. And honestly, I would love to see some players take that little risk, too, on wake-up options for DPs. Just scoop it, throw it out. You have a little bit of an extra window to throw in that one-frame gap for DPs there. But once again, that second game going to Guts here. Soul just hurts a lot. And Zato needs a good series of set play to really close out that match, whereas Soul is just let me get a couple combos in and we're good.
Yeah. I like the fact that Guts is addressing some of the pressure from Eddie specifically with that dashing 6P.
Right.
Like dash canceling so important in this game, and that 6P has come in clutch twice now for Guts. There is a character change. Grimflash going to the good old bad guy himself for a bit of a mirror match, and I'm curious to see. I haven't seen any of Grimflash's soul, so we're in for a treat.
We were just talking off stream too about how some of us feel like Soul might be the answer for a lot of our trouble matchups. Just like, man, it'd be nice to have a DP in some of these situations here. And here we go. This might be the answer. Let's see how Grimflash does. Far slash. It's 5K'd. Nice. Nice right, FAP here.
Absolutely. 5K for Guts. Again, another DP from Grimflash saying, you know what, now that I have the tools, I'm going to use all of them.
Absolutely. Look at the damage deficit already here. Oh, no. Slash DP going to get punished here. Goes for the side swap. Really good decision here from Guts.
Absolutely great decision. Gets the wall crack and the Fafnir for max damage. And now Grimflash a dab away from sliding up into round 2 at a deficit.
That was a sliding gunflame there. Unfortunately, Grimflash was not catching Guts' gunflame. Yo, that Vortex is going to get punished.
Yeah. You got to have 50 meter to make that safe with a little bit of purple drink on it. Instead, a throw from Guts and Grimflash just like that, almost out of this game and match.
Oh, geez. Nice charge Bandit Bringer there just to bait out an anti-air option. Oh, yellow? Okay, let's see. Was able to block there. That's what that blue beat means, and unfortunately, Grimflash was not awake at the wheel for that situation.
Grimflash, last chance, last dance here. Gotta guess. Uses the DP and guess wrong. Gus said, yo, let me tell you. Grabs him by the chest and says, did you know that's punishable on block?
I just want to let you know real quick.
I don't know if you. I just wanted to tell you. I don't want other people to know that you don't know, but that's definitely punishable on block. I'm just letting you know.
I like the character swap. I like the fact that Grimflash definitely got more gutsy, but Guts seemed already comfortable in a mirror match situation there. It was just had that knowledge there to just be able to check a lot of what Soul could do. Of course, sometimes Soul will get that straight hit, and that's all that Soul needs. But Guts was able to, hang tight with the Guts system in this game and still survive.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, like you said, a straight 5K from Guts, and you're good to go. Sorry, from Soul. He's the character now. But straight 5K from Soul, and that's all you need. Speaking of Soul, another one coming up to deck with a little bit of extra secret service on the side. Giovanna coming up to fight Mr. Bad Guy. And I'll let you take all the tech for Gio, Zero. You can just run with it. I got your back.
For sure. Yeah, since you don't play Gio anymore. Anyway.
Never did.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting matchup. Of course, Gio definitely wants to close this gap on Soul here, but Soul has a lot of tools to kind of keep her away. 6S is going to be really important on this run up here, and she has to be really careful about her far slash option here, because that really overcommits where Soul could punish with like 6H and even 6S as well, and 6S is a bad one, because that's going to get an extension after the fact. All right, nice.
The run under. I like that attempt off of the blue RC. Didn't want to deal with Gio's air options, especially her special being plus. Double Fafnir, immediately says, sir, I just bought these clothes, please.
Oh, no. I like the idea to try to go over the gunflame with the air super from Gio here, but that's not going to cash. Nice 5K. Go for the wall splat. Yes, indeed.
And blast it straight to the next round. Mega Primus showing the optimal stuff at the moment with the 5K conversion.
Yeah, and that was a perfect situation to be in, because you didn't have to really dash anywhere. You could keep going for dust combo off the wall. Okay, good trade here. Gio gonna get scooped. Yeah, we will definitely want to see a lot more 5Ps here from Gio. Nice drill kick here. Gio having the second fastest button in the game. First only to Soul and Chip, both of them having the fastest buttons in the game.
Oh, YRC to keep Vandal in the corner. Mega Prime is trying to end things right here and now. The jump out of tent stuffed with the 6P. Run up throw again. Soul, the excellent grappler. Yeah, gut check time for Vandal. Last chance, last dance.
That was a good use of this air overdrive there from Gio. That is safe on block, but unfortunately, run up far slash will close it out here.
Absolutely. Good stuff from Mega Primus in game one. Really, like you said, just keeping that momentum, right? Like Soul getting that straight hit or knocking on the door with Far Slash, seeing if anyone's home. Both
nice.
really good options to keep the momentum.
That's so important in this matchup too. Dash up 5K will stuff a lot of the startup for Soul's moves. You really just have to be concerned about if Soul gets used to that pacing and starts using Slash as an option. Because, yeah, or even 6P for that matter, too. Like, if you have to be really careful. 6P is such a strong tool in this matchup for both characters that it definitely should get utilized a lot more. And I'm hoping that Vandal does definitely pick that up.
Yeah, Vandal right now in a bit of a combo. Does have burst available and some tension to boot, but 6S is going to stuff the Travail.
Yeah, that is unfortunate there. It goes for the trade, and that is what we call the GameStop trade here. Mega Primus coming out on top. Vandal only got 50 cents for that trade-in.
Sometimes you gotta wait until they try to crash the stocks to buy in, and right now Vandal's going to the strike throw game, but a wake-up grab from Mega Primus, maybe a mistime meeting for Vandal.
Oh no, yeah, unfortunately could have bandit off of that bandit bringer, could have done a 6P or DP for Geo's case here. We want to get out of this wall situation here. That Gunflame was unsafe, could have IAD'd after the fact. Oh no! Oh, good throw. That is so risky. Okay, we got the hit on the super. This will wall shatter.
Okay, now positive bonus for Vandal and has an attack boost, so doesn't need as many hits or throws. One tap away from Mega Primus. There's the YRC to get a chance to fight.
Oh, we are just spending that meter here. Has to be careful with Drill Kick, of course. Like, that has a slow startup. Nice 5P. Really smart stuff here. Drill Kick is nice in this matchup because it can blast through Gunflame at full screen, which is why you'll probably not see a lot of Souls do a full screen Gunflame in this matchup here. Oh, good Mario Slash.
Vandal Revolver to the corner, fast move just for the guard crush, and now 6P again after Vandal tries to escape. Does get back to mid-screen, but Vandal walking themselves into the corner, and Soul's happy to take that every time.
Yeah, absolutely here. Of course, I would love to see a little bit more movement from Geo. She's definitely one of the quicker characters in this game here, and that's where a lot of the shimmy work comes out of. This Drill Kick situation here from Geo is nice at a distance, but of course minus at closer ranges too, has that longer startup. Okay, tries to fish for something in that situation there.
I like the idea of using air super. You're seeing more Geos do it, even in other tournaments as well. It's plus on block, right? And even on whiff, the recovery is pretty much zero. So definitely a good option. However, if it doesn't have any invincibility, right? So like if you go over someone's head and they turn around and 6P you, you're still going to get hit, right? Like, so you got to be careful with how you use it. It is a good option to go to, but you need to make sure that you're using it in the right scenarios. Even if it's just like, hey, I know they're going to block it, but I just want to get in their face. Like, that's fine, but yeah, definitely want to time when you use it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I definitely want to reiterate too, I said this last week, dash macro is so important in this game, especially for characters like Geo and Leo as well, because of how their dash works. Geo can definitely do a lot of forward backward swing, can bait out a lot of options, especially when it comes to Soul, because Soul can definitely really overcommit when it comes to 5K. 5K is a fast button, but if you are sitting and out there, you have enough time to dash back in and punish with a 5P or even slash, or even get a throw to reset up the neutral situation for yourself. And backdashing in the corner too is another good option if your opponent is really getting strike throw happy. Lots of tools to kind of get out and just practice the timing on Gunflame, because the strings that Soul was putting out there in that match against Vandal could have just jumped right over and gotten the punish there. It's not a true string for you. It's not Revelator anymore. You don't have to be concerned about it. In some distances, yes, of course, absolutely hold that. There's nothing much you can do. And I'd definitely like to see more 6P too coming from Vandal as well, because there were a lot of situations where you could just say, hey, Soul, you need to get off of me here. This Fafnir into Far Slash, this isn't real. It's going to get blown up.
I'm going to need you to just step back a little bit. I think that I'm not able to buy your products, sir, so you can just go ahead and then back up and have a good day.
Flash the Secret Service bad.
Hey, recognize who you're talking to, okay? Just please. Don't make this harder on both of us.
Right, absolutely. And right here, this is one of those situations, right? You had the 5K out, of course, really fast. We're going to repeat it. And beautiful execution on this Dust combo here to get the wall shatter. It just takes, 2 or 3 of them off of Dust to get off the wall after a pure anti-air 5K from Soul. It doesn't take a whole lot.
Yeah, 5K, one of those great buttons from Soul. Fantastic anti-air. In a lot of situations, you want to use it over your 6P because of the startup and the reach. Just got word from the mothership. Unfortunately, the last game was, we were disconnected from spectating it. It was Mega Primus taking it 3-0 over Vandal. So, GG's to both of those players. Mega Primus is going to be moving on in top 8. To go up against Guts. So we got more Soul action. If you were tired of Soul Bad Guy, then I don't know what to tell you. You're going to get more Soul Bad Guy. You got to turn into a fan. So, hey, it's okay.
It's very interesting to see more Soul, especially in this bracket. It's definitely a character that has a lot of the tools that the game offers. So it makes sense to see Soul utilized in such a way from Mega Primus. Was actually really cool to see. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top between Guts and Mega Primus when that mirror comes up. But yeah, Vandal, I hope continues on in this bracket, which they will. There'll be another appearance here. But we got to first decide who they're going to go up against.
So we're going to be moving to losers round 1 side of top 8. So it'll be Aiden versus the returning champion, Gans is home.
Yep, that may play that wonderful, wonderful Sea World extravaganza that is the Seafaring Sky Pirates, or whatever kind of pirate May is. She's too old to be walking around like she's just a child. She's 32, okay?
Look, everybody getting tickets right now. Tickets to SeaWorld are free, courtesy of the Jellyfish Pirates. And you know what? We're going to see if lions like to swim for sure, because May is going to be up against Leo. Aiden versus Gantz is home.
Oh, this is just an interesting match because you'll want to get in right with Leo. You want to cross up, but May is going to be unconditioned. Look at this, already running in with an overhead command throw to the corner. Big scoop to start. Here we go. Jump out. Yeah, that's going to be important. You want to stop these jump outs here. Air throws are going to be your best friend. Yikes! Flash kick.
Aiden says, don't you dare jump over heavy. The cross through overhead option from the back turn. Immediate burst from Gantz's home. I don't blame them.
Understandable. Absolutely. Here you go. Man. Yep. Recognizing the dolphin, but not able to stop the next hit after the fact here. Here we go. Get scooped once again. Geez, throw range for May is just so misleading, especially when you carry yourself forward with a normal there, too, because she will absolutely grab anything within her vicinity.
Absolutely. There's the stuff there from Gantz's home, pushing Aiden back to the corner. Aiden fighting back to mid-screen, going with the heavy slash combination options and hopping back. Just throw some projectiles. I like this. Keep Gantz's home moving. Big counter hit here.
See, nice. Gets the cross up. We're going to want the corner. Good block low. I like the FD attempt here from Gantz to try to get the push back and still able to get the corner control back once again. Big anti-air. Oh, no.
A trio of dolphins for your trouble. You're now invited to jump into the waters with the performer.
And I don't care how positive you are on this situation here. You can catch this flash kick all day, but Gantz's home is not deterred to throw out that overhead to wrap things up.
Right, game 1 going over to Gantz, and I mean, it's what we pretty much expected from them at this point is kind of just full speed ahead. All dolphins at 100% thrust or whatever you want to say. I don't know how dolphin speed works, but it was really fast is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it's ridiculously fast. Nice dodge of the command grab on Leo here. Right, nice stagger buttons, big anchor, going for the dolphin once again, get tossed. Right. Okay, we're out of the corner. Easier said than done here. I mean, I'm surprised that Leo got out of the corner against May like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you get a chance, that's great. But the counter hit here from Gantz off of the flash kick. Aiden backing up into the corner, trying to throw those projectiles, but Gantz just not giving them time. Okay, back turn situation here. What's the Oki going to be? Sorry about that. It is actually Sizable Willis coming through to end the round.
I'm really curious how guard point will work in this matchup for Leo, especially like some of the slash and heavy slash has that extra guard there. Oh my goodness, a full dust and you got nothing off of it. No worries, worried about the burst.
Yeah, didn't even do anything. Was trying to bait the burst. I mean, Gantz's home has a life lead, can't complain. Has the momentum as well. Parry didn't work, but the follow up to it did.
Yikes, got caught. Jump out. And another dust. We're going to actually combo this one, but we drop it. That's okay. Some of these dust combos are a little bit different compared to like previous Guilty Gear games because, you know, the other ones had like the traditional Gatling that we're all used to, right? The slash and the heavy slash, yada, yada, things like that. This one has very specific routing that's a little bit different. Takes some, and some characters have a harder time doing dust combos in this guy like that.
It's true, especially depending on what their jump normals do and how long they take to come out. So something that people are still working on. However, Gantz is working on moving on and loses round. Aiden is really the last chance for him to do anything. Counter hit burst there early. I can definitely agree.
Ooh. Excuse me, what button was that Leo was able to shut down the drop anchor there? All right, nice, caught low. Get the cross up. Good blocks here until that one from Gantz here. Double parried. No dolphins coming out. Sorry. Oh, please FD. Oof. All right.
There's a flash kick there. And Aiden trying to move in and aggressive. Each time Aiden tries to aggress, even with the jump over, Gantz just answers right back. Not afraid to just swing that anchor.
Jeez, so much jumping here. Unfortunately, caught in back turn from Aiden. No charge, just the regular overhead here. That fireball's too far away. No
Seal Team 6 coming out, but Aiden's not respecting whatsoever. Says, I don't watch those type of movies. I play puzzle games.
Leo does not wait. No, you're right. Leo does play puzzle games. Reads a book all the time. Reads the dictionary even.
Absolutely. Right now, the only person getting the reads is Gantz. Nice anti-air there. Pressure with the 2P, just shoving Aiden back into the corner. And Aiden, despite having been able to get out, just loses so much life before the escape.
Nice wall shatter here. Gonna get that positive bonus. Has meter available as well. Yikes, a free flash kick to start. Nice tech here from Gantz. Only canceling, gonna get another stick. Yeah, we were definitely waiting for that burst, and that landed for Aiden, but you're gonna get a free ride on the Shamu Express. Gantz taking another game here to close it out.
That's 3-0 for Gantz's home. We saw Gantz last week do the same thing with the Wake Up Super, taking people to the splash zone, and Aiden is the latest victim being dunked into the waters. One of those things that, we saw Nintaka Shaka actually condition Gantz out of doing that, right?
Yes.
But, I mean, look, if it worked, why stop, right? That's kind of the mentality. Good stuff, though, from Aiden. There were some gems for Aiden to take away. They were able to escape corner actually really well, considering they were being pressured by May, right? Like the jump over heavy slashes from Leo that Aiden was doing, big time stuff. And those are one of the things that you look at your replay, you say, okay, I messed up here, here, and here, but this part was actually really good.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, like we said last week as well, faultless defense is so important on a player that wants to just wake up super. If you try to break immediately with your dash, which is still a thing, like Leo is one of those characters that has those dashes like Geo, where Leo could just hold back, quickly do your micro dashes to close the gap. Faultless defense to, especially when you get caught in the air, to avoid taking damage from those anti-air overdrives here. But now we got Anji Mito up against Ramlethal, I believe. Yep, Ramlethal.
Yeah, it's gonna be Execution versus Skyblaze. Proper name if you play Ramlethal as well. So everything's lining up just about right. And we're going to be getting straight into this next one. This is a loser side match. So unfortunately, the loser of this does end up being knocked out of the tournament. However, this is an interesting matchup. I haven't actually seen too much of it, but Anji with the spin, right, with the evasion, can actually move through far slash if timed properly. So that might come into play here.
Yep, the mix-up game is going to be really important. Anji seems to get a lot of mileage out of a strike throw mix game plan here instead of trying to play like a normal Rekka series here. So we'll see how Fujin comes into play here. Good block so far from Skyblaze. Anti-air.
Oh, burst into the butterfly. Nothing doing.
Interesting. Oh, got caught with the exploding blade here. Not gonna get a wall shatter. Easy peasy.
All right, Skyblaze looking to continue the assault, but it's going to be Execution to start first. Delayed low follow-up. I like that from Execution. Caught Skyblaze trying to back out, but here's a 6P anti-air. Nothing big. Gold burst out for Execution. We got 4 bars of butter on both sides.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, right? You definitely want to knowledge check if you're Anji here to make sure that you're keeping your opponent honest, especially Ranlithal. And unfortunately, gonna get caught in the corner here by some far slash. Skyblaze taking that first round. Delaying your Fujin series is gonna, really tell whether or not your opponent is just trying to relax or if they're, really trying to mash out buttons. And you get some additional openings with that. Nice anti-air.
Yeah, great anti-air. Execution has been 3 for 3 for those so far, but the back throw from Skyblaze and the sword set, Rams Oki at the wall with those sword set can get a little wild, especially with meter.
Uh-oh. Yep, here we go. Wall splat on the way. There it is. Gonna hold on to this meter here, which honestly, because you're about to get this positive bonus, I would have liked to have seen an overdrive get spent, so then that way you're gonna go right back into full meter anyways. Here you kind of overdrawn, but doesn't matter. Still got the kill. Really well done here.
Had the meter to make it safe too, right? The other 50% there in case something different happened and Skyblaze won it. Gonna end up with the first game. And yeah, like you said, the differences, especially as we get further into the top 8, will be the optimization, right? If I have the wall splat in the meter, am I using it and things like that. So I like what Execution was doing from the approach. 3 for 3 on anti-airs, great start here. I'd like to see a little bit more of the evasion spin. I would really like to see a little bit more of that.
Absolutely. Nice. All right, good. But unfortunately, see, now once Ramlethal loses a sword, this is your opportunity to make her lose it for as long as possible. Nice scoop. Oh, see, this is an opportunity to do the air fan. I do like the purple Roman cancel, though. Try to go for the fuzzy situation.
Oh, nice bait. Good. Butterfly into anti-air. Execution running up. Didn't want to get hit with a wake-up button there. Skyblaze pushed into the corner. Execution almost enough for a wall splat. Backs up. Skyblaze still with first. I can't imagine they'd use it. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, they do.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, though, too, because, you got the hit, so you got a lot of it back for the next round here, but you have no health, and that's going to be the problem here because Execution's coming in with a fresh bar of burst. Nice counter hit here. Caught low. Gonna extend it with a 5K. Drop the Fujin extension though. There we go.
Oh, Red RC extension here. Going to carry to the wall. Full combo here. Set up. Yep. Fought it with the butterfly. Skyblaze stuck in the corner at the moment. Nice counter hit and air dashes immediately out. Gets a counter hit close slash. Okay. Back to neutral we go.
I'm really surprised Execution isn't tossing out the projectile ender for Fujin series in some of these block strings because that's safe. And especially since Skyblaze had no meter, there's no way that Skyblaze was really going to challenge it. I don't even think that the grounded super is going to really challenge that in particular. Like, I think that's the only thing that could really hit it, maybe. I know for sure a DP can't, but Renathal not having a true DP makes that difficult. Nice.
Absolutely does, but we're back in the corner. Speaking of difficult, Skyblaze taking the opportunity, ends up getting counter hit. Sword set, what's it going to be? Oh, went for a throw there, but Execution jumping, got tapped, and bursts again.
All right, already caught, looking pretty rough here. The explosion, wall splat for free. Still, again, another situation where we could have used meter here.
There's the spin. That's what I want to see. Hit him with the sachet.
Good faultless defense on the super wake up. Of course, when you see that resource happening, you know it's on the thing. All right, nice.
Overhand and the red RC. Okay, yeah, I don't blame him.
Almost read that burst though too. Yikes, that is unfortunate.
Yeah, I got caught reaching there, eager to get the wall splat and potentially the round, and ends up just being blown back by the wake up super.
Nice. Here we go. The strike throw mix is what we want to see here from Anji. Nice low. Gonna get a wall splat here.
All right, Execution coming out, fan swinging against Skyblaze. Huge life lead, and now Skyblaze has plenty of work to do in round 3. In round 3 specifically.
That one only. The previous round, forget that one.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Oh, sheesh. That was an opportunity there for Execution to capitalize on that situation, but Skyblaze got out scot-free.
All right, wall set again, another sword. Wow, nice evasion from Execution, and ends up getting a hit to push things mid-screen, anti-air, and here we go.
Yeah, forward dash would have been really cool too as well there after that second sword came out. That way we get the full punish. Burst gets blocked here. Super gets blocked as well. Gonna get the mix off of the anti-air attempt here. One more hit, we'll do it. And there it is. Execution taking that second game.
Execution definitely signing Skyblaze up for that $9.99 a month trial. It has been OnlyFans so far, and Skyblaze gonna have to make it happen with a little bit more patience at times, because Execution is really jumping back, avoiding normals and punishing a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. And this Fujin series is really starting to get plenty of mileage. Good parry here. Not gonna bite quite yet. Skyblaze wants that risk gauge to go down just a bit here. Swords are gone here for a little bit. Nice throw. Right. We got purple.
Oh!
I really see the fuzzy came out, and Skyblaze was ready to block. So good stuff for both players here.
Sword set at the wall again. Yeah, Execution already taken to the skies, and Skyblaze not countering, gets thrown back into the sword, but also at the wall.
Look at the backdash here. Try to take the wall back with the burst. No splat necessary. We're going to wrap up that round here, and Execution is poised to move on in this bracket here. Just one more round will do it.
Yeah, one more round definitely will do it. Execution started out slow in this set, but ended up picking up faster and faster. And honestly, the anti-airs reads early on were hints that Execution was starting to get the hang of it.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to stop letting Ramlethal get away with stuff. You know, there is definitely stuff that she does not need to be getting away with. This wall setup, she'll definitely get away with, though. Look at that damage.
Gordon Freeman combo coming out for Skyblaze. A dust on the run-up. Yeah, a burst from Skyblaze to try to keep the pressure. Counter super, nothing doing.
Yeah, she was already caught in the air anyways. It wasn't going to come down fast enough here, but one more combo situation will do it here for Skyblaze. Let's see, it goes for the wall. Oh my goodness, the throw of all throws for Execution. Really well done here. What was it? Just dash up throw?
Yeah, sometimes, hey, look, sometimes
it was the landing.
Yeah, throws are 2 frames, right? And they can eat up landing recovery and punish them. You don't have to hit a button at all the time to do that. And Execution doing an incredible job of making the adjustments after game 1 and then just winning 3 straight. Skyblaze certainly, I mean, had a lot of the right ideas with Ram, especially, you know, sword set scenarios. One thing that I would like to see a little bit more of, and this is obviously something that's advanced, but with Ram, after the sword set goes, and you can, you know, put a 5K out there to catch the opponent on wake up for the meaty, and then go into a blue RC mix-up, right? Or a high-low mix-up. You can drift upwards and do something like that. Obviously, stuff to work on, right? Nobody expects optimal play to be coming out and things like that, but if you're listening back to this, you know, that's something that you can do, Skyblaze, to kind of move things forward. However, hey, you made it in the top 8 of free week 2. Congratulations. You definitely get some points and good stuff from both players.
Yep, absolutely. And here we see that slash setup. I think we're about to get into that throw situation here. Nice Fujin. Really going for the strike throw mix is so important here for Anji. And that's really where Anji can get a little crazy here, a little hectic, especially off of Fujin. With 3 different options here, you got to guess low, high, nice. Just wherewithal to grab. I mean, had the timing been absolutely wrong, that explosion from the sword that just hit the wall would have been a counter hit. We'd have a completely different story here. Skyblaze will be up another point and be 2-2. We'd be going the distance.
Yeah. I mean, it's just those nuances, right, that make the difference in a set, especially one that was as close as that. I'm sure that both players will be reviewing it, but we will be moving on. In top 8, it'll be Vandal versus Gant's home. This is Giovanna versus May.
This is a tough matchup. This is not a fun matchup. I mean, going up against May is tough regardless. But for Giovanna specifically, thinking about Dolphin and thinking about the reach that Anchor has is really tough, because Giovanna really commits to like a lot of close ranges here. Fortunately, Giovanna's 5P can shut down Dolphins. So if you really want to put a button out there, 5P is great. One of the faster buttons. It's only -2 if it does get blocked. But the only reason why you're putting it out there is to prevent May from dolphining for free in neutral. But then you have to not be predictable about it, because once May starts recognizing you're putting out buttons for free, you whiff one, that's all it's going to take.
Yeah, exactly. And we all know that 2S especially is a really good button for May to be able to catch those near whiff punishes. However, you know, coming out the gates at full speed, Gant's home already cracked through the wall, and we're going to get to transition.
Yeah, I definitely like these 2D setups here from Vandal. Really interesting. Already has positive. Nice. Gonna get a full. Oh, drop the 214K.
Oh, there it is. The Gant special 5 dust on the wake up scenario. No combo.
Expecting
Just
the
wanted to
burst, I
talk.
guess. Yeah.
I just want to talk.
I want to go back to this area of Neo, New York. It's really great. Okay, nice gold burst. Trying to take the turn back here. Goes for plus frames. Okay, like that option. Could have gone for a fastball into low there off of that RC as well. That's the mix that Giovanna gets with that Roman cancel. Oh, got scooped. One more will do it here, but has meter. May can't close this out. Oh, blue Roman.
Oh. Yo, Gantz just needed that tap, did everything that they could to get it. Vandal so close to taking round 1, especially after a great start. You hate to see it, right? It's a momentum killer for sure.
Yep. Really good tech here from Vandal. Nice counter hit, but not able to get the confirm. Smart 6P, just unfortunately out of range. A 5K would have been good too. Okay, good throw. And another one for your trouble.
Yeah, there's the dust. I knew it. I smelled it coming. We're going to go upstairs to the lab. There's the burst out there. Gantz. Wow. It's all turning up Dolphins for Gantz right now.
How fortunate was it for Gantz to completely miss the dust combo just to avoid that burst? Oh my goodness. Dolphins for days. One more hit will do it. And Vandal's looking to try to, okay, land the overdrive. We're not out of the woods yet, though. Meter
Gantz has
still
super. Okay, decides to blue RC and quick at that.
That's tough. It's tough. 5P or 5K, and again, trying to react in general to May Dolphin, it's you're really just having to predict it. It's not gonna happen, especially at those ranges. Full screen, sure, I'll give you that all day. But mid-range to close range, no, not a chance.
No, yeah, it's not happening. You're just guessing at that point, and trying to read the opponent. Vandal moving in, getting a lot off of 2D. Perhaps a bit more could change the tides for him.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, we're probably fishing for that 2D counter hit because then you can still pick it up for an extended combo there off of 5K. Okay, nice. Jumping out here. Has to be careful this anchor into the Dolphin here.
Yeah, Gantz playing it a little bit slowly, but in gear, you know, negative penalty does exist if you move too far away for too long.
Right, absolutely. Oh, boy. I wonder if a 6P challenge was there. 5P could work too.
There's the dash through. Vandal playing it much slower, and hey, look, if this is the pace that works for you, definitely do that.
Right.
However, you're going to have to go in at some point. YRC for Gantz.
Okay. Oh, no. Yep. Drill kick is just a bit too far here. Tries to challenge with S. Unfortunately, that causes you to overcommit and gives the free punish here for Gantz. Nice. 2P to close it out.
All right, Gantz already looking to put a fresh 2 on the board. Vandal played that round really slow, didn't get much off of it, but sometimes, you know, you just need time to analyze the opponent. Travail into far slash is going to work.
Absolutely. Okay. Oh, probably could have gotten an extension there if they would have put out the 5K. Okay, good throw.
Oh,
boy.
Not this time, says Vandal. I'm going to give you 2 boots and the escort to another part of the stage. Have a cup of coffee. It's on me.
Yeah, no need to donate to Ko-Fi here. Gantz's home is still putting out the Dolphins. Yeah, see, like you said earlier, that's not invulnerable. That air overdrive here from Giovanna has burst available. Vandal might be able to come out of this alive here, though. Yep, uses burst here. Doesn't want to get chipped out. Yo, Drill. Yeah. Drill is an okay move. It's not the greatest move. Really slow startup. Has like a faster recovery on whiff, but you really have to be careful because just like May's Dolphin, that drill kick can definitely get blown up by a lot. A free 6P because of how slow that startup is. The anchor doesn't even have to worry about where you're at with that drill kick. And here we go to the skies once again. There we go.
Yeah. Forced the burst, got some damage down, and sitting in a good spot is Gantz's home right now. And as you said before, got to be careful with the drill kick. Actually gets it blocked, which is good for GL, plus frames available.
Yep. Okay. I'd like to see a little bit more movement from Geo. That's one of her scary features, is being able to close the gap really quickly. 5K being really important for that dash up game to interrupt buttons, because Geo does have that ability to dash in 5K and interrupt a lot of the slash buttons from Mei. So definitely utilize those.
It's one of the things that you definitely have to lab, right? Because if you mistime it, you're going to get donked. But it's an option that Geo really needs to use. There's a 6P, a triple dash up, gold burst, full stick of butter for Gantz.
Oh, got lucky with that drill kick there. Gantz, yeah, you're right, has that full stick of butter there. Yikes, okay. Jumps out of the dust.
We're learning.
Right? Oh no, doesn't get out of the corner. Okay,
so right, I see just a bunch of 2Ps drilling away at Vandal's defense. Double slide, a meaty burst, meaty dust is going to connect. Now Vandal hemmed up in the corner.
Yeah, this is supposed to be the other way around, right? Like, Giovanna is supposed to be pushing back Mei, and Mei is just running up for free. Hardly going challenge here in the set. Okay, really fishing for these air overdrives, and that's the second time that's connected, but not full animation there on that one.
Oh, here we go. It's Totsugeki time. Turn all your televisions to your favorite channel. No, says Vandal, the drill, and then Sizable William blocked.
Good. Nice job. Going for the full optimal combo here. Dropped it, though. No! Good air throw to close it out, though. Really smart stuff from Vandal.
Okay, has the tech been downloaded? Is Vandal ready to unzip using Winwar? We're going to find out.
Oh no, big counter hit. That's a heavy anchor. I don't even think Giovanna can lift that thing. How does Mei lift it? Don't ask.
Superpowers, that's the answer.
All right, nice. Just going for an optimal position. That drill is going to get punished every time. It's an overcommittance here.
Okay, go first. Let's see it happen. Oh, air super connects.
Okay. Gonna get the wall spot. Look at that, 50% already gone here.
Okay, that's plus frames again. Vandal backs off, doesn't want to get hit with a falling button. Oh, that trade was almost terrible.
Yeah.
Full stick of butter still for Vandal. Can YRC if necessary.
There's the burst, get the full punish. Okay, this is a big opportunity. Drops it though. Does no roaming cancel, goes for super attempt there. It's safe. Here we go. Vandal gets a point on the board.
Plus on whip air super for Vandal. Going to go ahead and convert after the close slash and put a single breadstick on the board.
It's terrifying how often Vandal resorts to air overdrive. It's absolutely terrifying, because that is definitely a crutch we want to get away from, especially when you consider the powerful neutral game that Giovanna has.
Okay, there's a double throw for Dance's home, working quickly to delete Vandal's health bar. Jump back. Kick's gonna work.
Okay, but you're gonna get anti-aired, unfortunately. I like the idea, because that, it's a really good knowledge check.
Yeah, just making sure Gantz is able to know, what the cross-up looks like, how many frames it takes for the attack part to come out. But too late for Vandal in this round, and now Gantz is again on match point.
It's looking really rough here. Gonna need to not try to drill kick at a range that is not gonna touch Mei.
Okay, wake up burst.
Jesus, drill kick is gonna get punished every time. Okay. Oh, but no confirm after the fact though. Anchor. All right, this is the opportunity to get a wall splat, but drops it.
Okay, Gantz trying to escape, and I can't blame them. Vandal being pushed back. There's a dust into a blue beat combo.
Okay, full extension. There we go. Wall shatter too. Last opportunity here. Watch out, FD.
Oh, they definitely learned, but no punish.
To the throw, but and dropped it once again. No, we're missing all the opportunities to get a kill here. Vandal going for the mad scramble. This is one last opportunity here. Goes for the air super, gets FD'd here. Gantz is going to take advantage. Dolphins for days. The entire show closes it out. Ladies and gentlemen, pick up all your trash on the way out. It's been one heck of a ride. Gantz takes it. The SeaWorld show is now closed.
Yeah, for now.
Yes.
For now. Gantz coming out on top. I mean, Vandal, I like the adaptation there. It was really about optimization at the end of the day, because Vandal got the hits, right? Like, got the counter hits, was definitely seeing a lot more activity out of them from the Geo. And if you go back and watch this, Vandal, watch the parts where you got the hit, and it's really more about optimization. Gantz obviously playing extremely well to survive. Did a lot of movement to keep themselves out of danger situation. We see here, the Dolphin comes out, Vandal this time blocking it after being caught a couple of times, a punish with close slash. It's right here. It's right here, Zero. I just unfortunate didn't get the combo, but ended up with the air throw, and we saw situations like that time and time again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. And that'll come with time, too, recognizing the situations and optimizing those situations. You definitely have to take advantage of them every time. When Geo gets in, it's a hard-earned victory, and you have to treat it as such. You don't want to give up that space because she doesn't have the tools like other characters to close gaps like that. Mei has dolphins for days, right? Geo has her dash, one of her strongest tools to get in, and you use that with her safer normals to really shut down a lot of the set play you're going to see from other characters here. And, set play to shut down Grim Flash and Anji from Execution here.
Yeah, speaking of seeing, we got, enhanced sight versus no sight. So we'll see which one have their eyes on the prize coming up with this match.
This is going to be about who gets that knockdown first. I definitely feel like Grim Flash might be at a little bit of an advantage here against Anji. We'll see if Anji can take advantage of these situations where Eddie is now gone off the board and can really focus on butterfly set play and Fujin strike throw mix.
Empty hop again into pressure. Grim Flash FDing to try to get a little bit of space, but Execution not stopping. Run up throw again. Fujin for the punish. Nice time wake up throw there from Grim Flash to finally get the turn.
Yeah, the nice thing about FD, right, is that you're going to get that push block, but unfortunately, when you have characters with advancing normals or specials like Soul's Far Slash or Anji's Fujin, that pushback that you're going to get off of FD is not as good as like other strings, like Gatlings.
Yeah, and that's what one thing we're going to have to see Grim Flash advancing to, but we're going to be moving on to the round 2. Execution also showing a lot of that air mobility as well, right? Like not afraid to use movement to evade certain scenarios. Worked out really well for him, but now Execution holding down that Gordon Freeman combo from Grim Flash.
Yep, we got another frog out on the way here. Bring Eddie back. Oh man, nice counter hit off the dance too. Getting scooped once again. Now this corner situation. Nice yellow Roman cancel. Oh, wow, got really lucky there. That throw could have been punished for days.
There it is, another wake-up back throw for Grim Flash. Finally gets the turn. Eddie comes out to tell him the pizza rolls are ready, and we're going to escort you right over to the dinner table. Grim Flash trying to eat.
Oh, nice gold burst here. Has all the money on the table here to order out even. A little bit of extra takeout. Let's get the sides. All appetizers, the frog legs are out even. Nice. Nice closeout here from Grim Flash here.
Yeah, going into duel 3 for this first game of Losers Quarters. Grim Flash with the hop back, throwing up the wall. The Kermit from behind, the episode that we thought was lost. Execution said, I already seen it. Downloaded it before it came out.
Yikes, that's pirate. I can't believe it. We're going to applause once again with the frog coming out. Eddie's going to need a little bit of a break here. All right, let's see Anji with the butterfly setup once again. Okay. Good blocks here. I definitely appreciate the faultless defense from Grim Flash, really trying to get space on this Fujin series.
And yeah, exactly as you said, the FD is going to push out enough to make those Fujin series a little bit more space favorably for Grim Flash, and it's been used really well.
Nice frog. Get away from me here. Another frog. Watch your head. We got a sword. It's a magic trick. It's going to turn into a frog. Look at that. It's crazy.
Speaking of intense pressure, Execution there, hopping through and getting a back throw. Now Grim Flash stuck in the corner. Only needs a bit of a tap to finish things out, but Execution putting up a fight. Blue RC? No, not today. 5 fingers to the legs for Grim Flash, and that's going to be 1-0 for the Shadow Master.
In a lot of cases, this is where Blue RC drift would be really important, right? Had Execution done a forward drift Blue RC, they might have been able to interrupt before that 2-slash came out. But unfortunately, it was a little bit too far away to hit Grim Flash with it.
Okay, Grim Flash with the just a button to check the empty hop. able to keep execution honest and push them back to the middle of the screen. And I mean, this is where Zato wants you unless it's in the corner.
Yeah, see, the nice thing about this is that Andre can dance all he wants to, but Eddie is going to be the perfect dance partner, never getting tired, never stepping on, well, definitely step on your toes, but knows every move before you're even going to make it here. And Zato can only watch from far. Look at that, throwing into another section of the map here. Blue Drift to catch the backdash.
Ooh, okay. Execution has a little bit of a chance here. Not a lot of life, though. Red RC, wall splat. Want to get the positive bonus. No meter, but does have a burst. I can't imagine they'd want to use it. Instead, they anti-air. Grimflash wakes up, burst on their own. Really wants this round and willing to pay for it.
Yeah, knocking out Eddie out of the frog stance with the anti-air. Should be able to get a full extension, and does. Execution making it by the skin of their teeth.
Only a true Master Zero.
It really is all about the execution in this game.
All right, there comes Eddie. Yeah, nice hit. No, execution just saying, hey, get out of here. I just cleaned up.
That's what the fans are for. We're sweeping them. Nice.
Overhead
Gonna get a wall splat.
Yeah. All right, Grimflash down to less than 50%. Run-up throw is going to allow them to set up Kermit. The burst, nothing doing, but didn't get punished.
Yeah, that's pretty lucky here for execution here. Oh, dear. Should be... Oh, nope, doesn't get the extension. That's unfortunate here, because that could have been a wall splat and ended the round. Execution with full meter. Has plenty of tools available here. Grim just getting burst. Nice throw to close it out.
Execution saying, you know what, pardon me, Kermit, I got to talk to the person behind you. I just need a moment.
Give me Jim Hansen back there. I see him with the blonde hair.
I just want to talk. One game apiece here, moving into game 3. Grimflash with an early start, getting a hit with the Snapdragon.
Okay, so nice call back on Eddie. I do like the wall setups here. It's really just keeping execution at bay, not make that approach, and it allows Grimflash to keep the walk back pressure here. All right, to another corner we go. Surfing USA.
Command grab. First one we've seen come out from Grimflash. Execution, though, does have a full bar of tension, being pushed into the corner. Another command grab, and now catching Execution a little sleep at the wheel. Here comes the cancel here. No burst available for Execution. Going through the wall, but now Execution has another long road to go. Counter super.
Really? So he was still blocking. Okay, because of Eddie hitting that counter super. Really interesting stuff here, but these shark-infested waters are becoming a little bit too much for Execution here.
Execution definitely going to need a larger boat if they're going to survive. Making their way to the store to see if one's available. Grimflash, the only thing in the way.
Absolutely no amounts of chum available here to close this out here. Just about to get a full bucket here. Yikes, but first you're going to get skewered. Call that one sashimi out here.
Definitely getting it a raw deal is Execution, but pushing Grimflash into the corner. The low covered, and Grimflash keeping it clean so far. Here comes the throw, though. Execution. Another wake-up back throw. Grimflash has been so good at checking. Yo, are your meaties real, or are you going to let me do this?
Move this here. Applause, applause. The dust. This should close it out here if we don't drop it. And yes, Grimflash taking the third game here in this losers quarters.
Eddie's clapping it up, saying this is my favorite part, and you know what? Grimflash delivered for sure. Knew what was coming. The wake up, the dust on the wake up.
Absolutely. Didn't want the sashimi, wanted the whole chicken nuggets meal. Was looking for that toy. Grimflash is about to deliver. Nice! Frogs out.
Okay, this burst actually allows Execution to get corner pressure, but Grimflash finds the right moment to get the counter hit and push Execution all the way back to the other side of the screen. You got to start again.
Really unfortunate execution. Going for a grab a little bit too early on the wake up. Doesn't matter though. About to get this wall splat. Nice. Gonna come into this next area with at least one stick of butter here. Oh, full meter on the way too. But do you get the opportunity to spend it in this round?
Not sure. Grimflash still has burst available, but Execution with full bar just about. There's the burst from Grimflash. Didn't want to take whatever was coming after that. Here comes the wall. Gets hit by the frog again. Execution being pushed back to the corner. Another Kermit and a sword to go with it.
Slice and dice. We're looking at the final round here. Grimflash is looking to advance. Nice. Good second pressure into the corner once again. Look at how much health is just deleted. Gold burst. Yeah, we're going to set the Sonic Hurricane here. Fans on deck. Or we can just fly. Honestly, you're just a win for Zato to stay up there.
Flash with the corner pressure. Purple RC4 gets a tap. Another counter hit. Just chipping away at whatever health Execution has left. Nice air throw there to finally get a turn.
Spot again. Oh no, dropped it though. Trying to stay on the same field. Gonna miss out on that positive bonus because of that. All right, another opportunity here. Let's not miss.
A positive bonus in Execution's favor, but will he have enough time to even use the meter?
Right, that 2S coming out immediately after the frog leaps once again. I'd love that execution from Grim Flash because we used that super to recharge Eddie, and that gave Eddie another opportunity to have that extended life to go even further to keep the pressure going.
Yeah, gave him a little bit of the first movie and the sequel at the same time with the sword reset, and Grim Flash showing that they know what time it is when it needs to be that time, and moving on the loser side. Execution, amazing stuff that we've seen from them on stream. Definitely has some struggles there, but it ain't easy. You know, it's not easy when there's a player like Grim Flash who shows that they know their character. You know, and so good stuff to both players. It will be Grim Flash moving on, but Execution definitely gets those points. You know, those coveted points for the week 2 of free.
Yeah, and that's going to be really important too, because yes, we do have some returning faces here. Gans taking that winner spot last week here, but this is an opportunity for Gans to kind of control who is going to be at that finals invitational, right? Because now you're gatekeeping at this point, right? Which is, you know, another layer of strategy in seasons like this, which is really cool. So Grim Flash also being in the top 8 last week as well, going to try to add some more points or officially qualify today. So we'll see how that works out. We still have plenty more matches to go here, including that wonderful Soul Mirror coming up in the winners final.
Yes, it will be Guts versus Mega Primus in winners finals. Zero clearly happy. He's really a Soul player. Don't let that Geo fool you. We know what time it is, and it is what it is. Though I'm excited to see it. Both players showing that they know how to use the character well, right? They got the options. Both of them converting on those stray hits in, you know, into either wall break or knockdown scenarios to set up pressure. So this is going to be a who's who. I always say mirror matches are a test of how well you know your character, right? Because the other person's got the same tools you do and can do the same things that you can do. So yeah, this is going to be exciting.
Yeah, soul mirrors are really scary. Especially like coming from Revelator, because we know darn well we both want a wild throw combo. That's what we want. Wild throw combos are not here in this game, thank goodness, because people are going to get hurt, like actually hurt. You might unplug the controller if you get wild thrown into a combo in this game, because that's a life bar gone. Here though, it's going to be a little bit different. You're looking for that 6S extension combo from there. You're looking for with punishes with 6HS as well, both being really strong tools here. Set play is a little bit different here for both of these characters, especially with the fear of DP on deck. Yeah, it's going to be a wild ride. It'll be a slobber knocker. We're going to see tons of counter hits. It's going to be a blast. This is Guilty Gear at its finest, that's for sure.
Yeah, there's definitely a level of expression that you can do on Soul that is, it's whatever you want it to be. It's definitely a Burger King type of scenario. You walk in, look at the menu, and like, I can customize any of these items any way I want. And that's what makes it exciting, though, because you're going to watch two people playing the same character, but they could be doing and going for completely different things. So, you know, that's an exciting setup. And I'm curious because whoever wins that is going to be a Soul in Grand Finals, and there's going to be a Soul in Loser Finals. So we might get the run back, you know. However, two very strong players on the loser side in Gantz and Grim Flash, right? So, yeah, it could be anybody's game. I know that Gantz and Grim Flash both want to get to the Grand Finals. As we said before earlier, if you win one of the weekly tournaments, you don't have to worry about registering all again if you don't want to. You know, you're automatically qualified for finals week. So it's definitely something to strive for, if you will.
Ooh, I like it. I like it. There's a theme going on here. I see. You got a theme. You guys were thinking ahead on this one.
Words, Zero. We used them. No, I really do think that we've seen just in this top 8 some of the advancements of the characters and the players and how they use those characters with a lot of the basics of the system when the Roman Council. So,
Right.
I'm excited to see what the rest of this top eight is going to look like. But we've already seen purple RCs, white RC, blue RC drifts to stop people's approach. So, it's a lot of really interesting stuff coming out.
Yeah, give a character command grab with purple RC, and you're in for a really scary time. All right, so here we go. 6S to start out. Not counter hit, though, so not going to get that Gunflame confirmed. Nice. I do like that Mega Primus uses the fake Gunflame. That's really great because it does cancel some of the recovery frames of your normals.
Yeah, and with a tool like 6S, you can use that with extra, time back to punish your opponent for trying to punish you.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, nice 2K. Goes for double jump. I dig the charge Bandit Bringer with 5K. We were talking about that against Geo, right? Where if you backdash and Soul decides to put a 5K, it's definitely going to get punished here. Fafnir guard break here. Nice, fully charged dust. No meter or burst to cancel it out, so we just go for immediate dust to get the final smash.
My man Soul reaches all the way back and grabs your rib cage to lift you up. He throws you up there. That's not a hit.
I mean, like in Guilty Gear Xrd, Soul did ride a rocket across the United States. So.
That's actually very true and canon. So you never know what this person's going to do. But being the bad guy is Mega Primus working on the purpose right now. Went for the dust a little bit out of range, but managed to jump back. Pressure time.
Look at the utilization of resources from Mega Primus here. Playing on a completely different level. Every time they had meter, it wasn't spent on overdrive. It was spent on making their unsafe moves safe, or just trying to open up Guts in another way. And Guts has been caught on the back foot a lot in this set here, as compared to the previous matches against Grimflash.
Oh, wow. Man, big burst punish here from Mega Primus. Fafnir back into the corner, knocking at the door. Is anyone home? Guts trying to barricade and get out of there. Managed to escape and burst it back. Mega Primus didn't want to take any of that heat.
Can't believe that far slash still punished the vortex. It looked like it didn't even touch you. All right, there we go. Nice. Goes for yellow Roman cancel here. Could have 6P'd that far slash though.
And a rare 2S there it works out for Mega Primus. The Gunflame coming through. The jump in denied with the 6K, and Guts actually able to switch sides, but man, the rib check. Mega Primus out here looking like Epo.
Yeah, you're absolutely right here. Let's see if we can get the Dempsey rolling here. Because, wow, we're going to go right back into the corner here. Gunflame already set up here. Nice backdash. Still going to catch a Gunflame from Guts. Nice. And the Bandit Bringer here.
All right, Guts taking their turn. Jabbed out again. Bandit Bringer back in. The backdash caught by the 6P. Mega Primus still finding ways in, and Guts losing life quickly despite not being as in rough of a situation.
Oh, yeah, when souls think alike. Here we go. Nice purple Roman cancel. Try to call out the 6S. Good throw. Okay, yeah. That'll do it.
Grabbed my man's by the jacket and just launched him into the stratosphere.
Yeah, it's definitely scary, especially when you see Soul run up 5K. That is definitely a scary situation because that potentially could have been a run-up wild throw. That begins the layers of terrifying offense that is Soul bad guy. Nice Bandit revolver to get the forward advancing into the sky here. Good burst. Oh, no punish on the vortex.
Yeah, big time scary to whiff that and not have any meter. 2P there for Mega Primus just defending themselves in the corner. Guts pushed out away. I like that 6S, the way it was faced. Purple RC. Oh, I thought it was going to be an air throw, but it was a trade instead.
Yep, just ended up getting the dust. Good blocks. Oh dear, 6S punishing that Gunflame startup from Guts here. Another 6S. Yep, there we go. Vortex combo into the corner. This will wall splat. Oh, nope, too low to the ground. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, but still huge life lead for Mega Primus. However, Guts gets the side switch. Yeah, YRC step back, a one right back at you. But if YRC is blocked, it can be punished, and Mega Primus is fully aware of that.
Absolutely. When you're playing Soul, you're definitely playing around with the Roman cancel system. That is a given. Like, you have to. If you're not doing it, you're not playing the character to the full extent of its ability. Nice.
Extent, that 6S going to go across Vortex. Not a huge conversion, but enough to get Guts to about 30% now, 20% life.
Yeah, okay. Purple Roman cancel here. Unfortunate, not able to close it out into the vortex to wrap it up, but still, Far Slash will close it out here. Mega Primus 3-0 over Guts.
Looking optimal right now. Going to move into the winner's side of grand finals. And I really liked how Mega Primus at the end there in that last game was just backdashing, right? Backdashing, waiting for a whiff, and then, hey, how you doing? Shake my hand. GG's. It was a great game. I'll see you later, maybe. You know,
Yeah.
That's kind of how it worked out.
I mean, like I was saying earlier too, like in the Geo matchup with Mega Primus and Vandal, Soul does kind of linger with a lot of these normals, and Mega Primus is definitely aware of that. That's why you're seeing a lot of those backdashes, right? So if we see that Far Slash come out, we did see some 6P challenges to go through that, or even 5K comes out. Don't worry, I got a 6S for you that will still get the counter hit. Gun Flame, full extension in the corner. I'm going to blast you through the wall. Couple dust combos. Looking pretty solid out here from Mega Primus.
Yeah, and one thing that I do want to highlight is exactly what you said earlier, Zero, is that Mega Primus was using that meter for extensions, using the Roman cancel system almost to its fullest, just to either keep offense going or protect themselves when they were overextended. And that's kind of what you want to see when you start to get to winners finals of a top 8, even in the beginner series. You want to see people evolve and start to use that system.
Absolutely. It's so important. Like I was saying last week, and I'll still keep saying, there's so many tools that some characters are missing in general. And that's when the Roman cancel kind of comes in to cover up for some of those shortcomings here. So we're going to see that 6S counter hit here from Soul, and look at the backdash, another 6S to check where you're moving. Good break here. And still, even off the Gunflame counter hit, another backdash to avoid the far 6S there from Guts. Nice stuff here. It's just like a challenge of like the neutral game, and Mega Primus was doing a really good job of just, really playing at their own pace and just being aware of what Soul is capable of. Not overcommitting, because you'll often see 2 far S's at that range from Soul players here, instead of, just one far S to backdash. Nice trade here. When Souls think alike.
Yeah. Is this what it sounds like when Dubs cry, Zero?
Oh man, but really great stuff here. And like I was saying, when Soul starts really using Roman cancels, that's again that extra layer of fear on this character, because then you have to think about, what is this Soul possibly going to do when they get this close to me.
Yeah, all those options have to be cycled through your head, and if the Soul player is rotating through them as well, it can be a tall order to keep up.
Yeah. Just like being a tall order to keep up with both Zato and Eddie on top of you at the same time. You got to worry about a frog from the back. You got to worry about Zato. Are you coming up with a command grab? I don't know. So sharks are in this water, and there's no place for dolphins here or seals. Nice 2S.
None whatsoever. We only use frogs and sharks in this place. Another 2S just to say, miss, please put the dolphin away before you enter.
Good frog here. Good Roman drift to try to get that punish extension.
Grim Flash working at full speed right now. It's going to be over in the blink of an eye, and it is round 1 to Grim Flash.
You see Zato out there pointing at the sneakers like, yo, check this out. You see her? She's trying to put out buttons. She can't do it.
Not at all. The shadows are protecting at the moment, and Gant's a bit smothered by the darkness.
Nice jump back here. Oh, he's challenging with 2S or 2P here. Zato has some excellent buttons to kind of keep you pushed back. Good frog. Applause again. We're going to go back into the corner here. No room. Blue drift here.
Okay, now Gant's starting to stick out normals that, don't really have hurt boxes behind them to try to get some advantage, but they're back in the corner. Grim Flash also with the burst in case anything goes wrong.
Oh, nice. Gold burst. Going to get a bunch of meter available here. Oh, the 2HS to connect. Sword to recharge Eddie. Unfortunately, whiffing. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, definitely unfortunate. Gantz has a chance now. Sizable Willis comes through the wall, and we are out of there into Duel 3.
You said free Willie, and we are out. Goodness gracious. Nice big anchor to drop in. Frogs are out here. Okay, nice.
Yeah, I actually agree with that. Gantz was in a lot of trouble there, bursting out to keep the pressure from going through, and definitely going a wall break against Zato.
Yeah, I mean, when you have no meter to try to get that reversal as May, here we go. Dust. This should be a full combo here. Good stuff.
Oh, dropped the in for the finish, but you know what? My homies got me. I'm going to ride through on the Tokugetsu Express into Game 1 victory.
Man, that's so frustrating, right? When you're putting in work against May, you're doing a solid job, and then counter. Ah, I see I've been mistaken here.
I see I should have been fighting the Dolphins all along.
Okay, yeah, try to control the airspace here. I'm expecting an air throw eventually here from Gantz. All right, good sword.
Yeah, Eddie's going to be fully recharged. Throws up the wall instead. And honestly, despite the fact that Grimflash lost game 1, has been doing a really good job of deterring Gantz from even using Totsugeki, which is the terror of the town, you know, all over the internet.
Yeah, you're seeing this situation here where Grimflash is just putting out a frog, resummoning Eddie to get the recharge, and doing it again and again, keeping Gantz at bay and still wasting tension for Gantz and dealing chip damage as well if they're not faultless defensing.
Ooh.
Good anti-air.
Yeah, nice option there from Grimflash, and got the burst from Gantz. Very important stuff.
Nice frog anti-air.
Oh, ball from behind. Gantz D'ing it up at the moment, pushing Grimflash into the corner, put themselves in the corner, but managed to get the knockdown after the slide conversion.
Okay, yeah, try to push back once again. That corner situation, yikes. And the Dolphin just coming through for the clutch.
Oh, expressionless Dolphin, the terrifying face, no emotions, only damage.
Frog coming back here, unable to recover in time to shut down the Dolphin here. One more hit will do it here for Grimflash, and there it is. Gantz is going to go up another round.
All right, 2-3 again for game 2. Big counter hit and the drill conversion to start. Here comes Kermit again from the shadows, trying to strike, but Totsugeki coming through once more for Gantz, gets the pressure and pushes Grimflash into the corner.
Good 2P pressure to push back here. Always trying to take the turn back, and the Dolphins begin. Not going to give up this corner here. Burst is available for Grimflash if they need to get out of jail for free card. It does connect.
Yeah, but they left the $200 at home. Gantz getting the counter hit, pushing. Oh, sorry, Grimflash getting the counter, pushing Gantz to the corner. Drill conversion, and now Grimflash finally get a chance to play.
A lot better at the mid-range here, but once Eddie is not available to back up Grimflash, it's looking real tough here. Gantz is really trying to kill it here. Nice, fast Roman cancel here. Gantz gonna red once again, get the double Dolphins into the slide. And
May's not the only one that wants to slide around and have fun. Those Dolphins are having a good time. May's like, yo, let me try that out myself. Mind if I just slide on through here?
It's all the water, right, that gets splashed around. It gets slippery, that's all.
Absolutely. That's why she does it in the intro. I told you. She's just marking those puddles to see where the Dolphins are going to come from.
Okay, nice. It's the frog to push back. We're going to give you the back frog in a second. No, applause, applause. Okay. There's the back frog. Wasting the tension here from Gantz. This is good stuff. So we're not going to get those wake-up reversals, which is really important.
Absolutely. And also, you know, Gantz oftentimes uses the immediate recovery of a guard to Totsugeki. Speaking of which, there's one coming in. Grimflash pushed into the corner, but not that far out of it. Drill actually protects, but a burst from Gantz is going to keep the corner pressure alive.
Yeah, this is looking real tough here. Going to have to be very careful on how they utilize Eddie is Grimflash. Okay, nice. Pushing out. Good wall set up there. I love the decision to immediately use that wall, so that way you're not going to lose Eddie. You still have another option here. Should be able to wrap up the round, but the journey is not over yet. Because again, we've been in this position before, and Gantz has been able to close it out.
Okay, Grimflash with that round. However, one thing we haven't really seen is Grimflash using the shadow pressure to dash up and throw. In every other match we've seen them do this top 8, the throw game from them has been on point, but the terror of Totsugeki makes it so that they're not throwing. However, forgetting the horror show, we're going to put our hands together and pray for this child as we send them to the next part of the stage.
Okay, so still has burst available in this round here. Gantz is looking A little rough, but has options. Positive bonus here. Blue roaming tries to go for the air throw. Gonna whiff entirely, but gets the regular throw on the ground. Grim Flash finally putting a game on the board over Gantz.
Grim Flash optimizing the scenario of pressure and using the throw to close things out. I'm excited to see how this game 4 is going to play out.
Couple jabs. Okay, there we go. I'm loving the air to air now. We do need to either do that or just air throws in as well. We've got to stop May from jumping so much here.
Oh, there's a connection. Not much of a confirm off of it. However, Grim Flash able to take a sizable portion of life off of Gantz.
Nice 2S counter hit. Oh, okay. Oh dear. Yeah, that's kind of tough to deal with here. Once the anchor starts dropping right above you, it's really hard to tell which side that's coming down. Good
there's a Shadow Farmer. We're putting the mix. Gantz couldn't D all of it up, but Etsy ends up not getting hurt too bad.
Yeah, especially too, like, I'm not in the corner with you. You're in the corner with me.
Absolutely. Grim Flash the fadeaway, the sword set. Nice FD to push it away, but Kermit comes out either way. You paid for the tickets, now you got to watch the show.
Nice 2HS, avoiding the Totsugeki, and unfortunately is going to get caught by the anchor. It's a big one. Okay, this is looking like match point here, but the counter hit to start right away, breaking the law.
Yeah, Grim Flash trying to break his way into a game 5, but Gantz with the constant pressure of Totsugeki. Full burst available for Gantz. However, Grim Flash has some spacing for the moment.
Nice, there's the 2S. Counter hit, nice frog here. Okay, good. Yellow Roman. Take advantage of the situation, though. Eddie is up and out.
Oh, big counter hit. And that bought a lot of time for Grim Flash to be able to have Eddie recharge.
Yeah, thankfully you got that counter hit, right? Because you were making that approach and able to get the round here. Grim Flash is not out of this yet.
Oh, backdash on the slide. I like it, but you know what? Dolphins are forever.
Okay, but still, you got the counter hit out of the sky. Nice. I think that was a 5P that got the counter hit. Oh, not able to get the recover on the stagger quite fast enough.
Okay, Gantz finally breaking out SEAL Team 6, trying to get some special ops to infiltrate with some projectiles, but Grim Flash with double Kermit and the sword set. Gantz gonna have to D it up real good.
Yep, just waiting. Too much pressure here. Not gonna get a command grab quite yet. There's a 2HS, but a little bit of a trade there, unfortunately. Okay, this is the last opportunity that Gantz has to just close out immediately without going into a game 2, but this might actually wrap it up. Drops it though, doesn't get the ender. Has a bar of meter here, nice. Shamu is out, but going to get punished with the 2S. Grim is still in this set.
Grim Flash hanging in there. The dust combo could have spelled the end, but you know, Grim Flash was able to capitalize on what you are given, and sometimes that makes the difference in the set. It's not about what you got, it's about what you're given sometimes.
Yep, absolutely. Couldn't agree more. You got to finish the plates of food. You got to finish every intent that you hit, and Grim Flash is all about that set play. Here we go. Oh no. Wait a minute, Gantz just doesn't care. Dolphins are out in a splash. Okay, good.
Yeah, Gantz trying to take Grim Flash to the splash zone. He's like, nah, I'm good over here. I'll take the bleachers.
Oh no, missed the punish on the burst. Okay, good
big counter hit. Yeah, excellent 6P, especially considering that Eddie was on the recharge.
Good block, really good intuition there to decide to, you know what, maybe I shouldn't go over May quite yet.
As a purple, I see keep things safe. Gantz with a throw. We're starting to see the Gantz special come out. Overhead blocked. FD attempt. Grim Flash just trying to escape, but getting crossed up.
This is such an awkward position for May to be into, right above your head. You don't have anything for it, but you want to get that air grab, right? But she's already behind you or already in front of you. It's nice. Full applause. Doesn't get the hit with Eddie there. That was a good attempt, though. That was the right idea at that range. Nice frog set up here. Off in the corner we go.
Okay, yeah, sword set. Going to be time to D it up. Wow, it's smacked right in the face, but Gantz answers back with a hand.
this is looking really close here. Wall is set up. Gantz is able to get out, just barely though. Nice challenge. The burst gets blocked. Okay, so no burst meter back for Grim here.
Grimflash trying to escape. The flight gets canceled. Said you can only travel by boat. Never mind, we'll go back to the skies. I'll take you myself.
Does get the finish, does wrap up the round. Gantz is home, takes it 3-2 over Grimflash. And you hate to see it in those situations, but great stuff from Gantz. I mean, honestly, like off of a dust, after all the work you put in to try to shut down Mei, it's so exhausting, and she gets the one hit. And that's all she really needs, right? To just deplete a life bar.
Yeah, the dust pressure that comes in from Gantz, because Mei can just play so fast, right? Like she can keep the pressure. Sometimes you're not even thinking about the dust, and bam, like just like that, through the faultless defense says, you know what, we're going to take it upstairs. And even though Gantz hasn't necessarily landed all of them, you still get the launcher, and when it counted, Gantz completed the combo and got the set.
Yeah, and honestly, good stuff here for the faultless defense. It's tough to react to dust sometimes. It's one of those slow-moving attacks that you see and go, that will hit. I need to stand block this, but that's gonna hit, and you just let it rock. It's like, well, that sucks. I saw it coming a mile away, but I still got hit. Oh.
Yeah, that was a great set from both players. I mean, Gantz out to an early 2-0. It was looking like it was going to be just a 3-0 sweep, and Grimflash almost made the complete reverse sweep happen. So that was, great stuff from both players. Yeah. Grimflash, unfortunately, out at loser semis. Going to get some points for sure for that one, but it'll be Gantz's home moving on to losers finals to fight Guts to see who will face Mega Primus sitting in winner's side of grand finals. And if your name is Mega Primus, you expect to be there, right? Like you're like, yo, did you check the name? Like, of course I'm in winner's side.
Mega Primus,
I'm not only Primus, I'm Mega Primus.
Before you found the matrix of leadership.
Right, exactly.
What was the name? It was just Mega Us? Like, I don't know. And now you're Mega Primus?
Yeah. Like, no, I actually take the Prime after the Mega. I just want to make sure people know I do it real big. Speaking of doing it real big, thank you to everyone who's been tuning in. The support has been massive for free from all over, from obviously the Low Kick crew who do incredible work, from the commentators to the viewers to the players. Thank you so much for making this special. And as we start to wind down, we're going to have losers finals. It's going to be Gantz's home running the gauntlet now through the souls to see if they can make it back-to-back championships. But first, you got to get through soul number 1. And then you got to get through soul number 2. So a lot of work left to do.
Absolutely. For me personally, up against Mei, I definitely want to play soul. This is like the matchup I want to play soul. A DP would be really nice to prevent Mei from thinking that she can get away with some dolphins coming at me here. All right, nice far slash into throat. See, that's the strike throw mix we're going to have to worry about with soul, and that's classic soul play. Nice 5K.
It's classic soul play, and even more powerful in stride. Wow, he came from all the way across the country, and you said you put that animal back. It was free and happy.
You put it in clothes? Think of how uncomfortable it feels in these clothes.
Soul definitely working for PETA. Large Wood is coming out with the iPad. Soul says, not today.
Look, just for style points, I would have liked it a lot more if you would have done Wild Throw. I would have given you the game, Guts. Just keep that in mind.
Just would have been a straight 1-0. All right, we're going into game 2. Congratulations to Guts.
Oh, no, the dust. And the wasted burst.
Oh.
Leave it to Gantz to miss out on the air dust combo, and it gets somebody to burst in the air. Oh, no. And we got another one.
The Gantz special. Oh, man.
Dear, and a dolphin to goodness gracious.
Guts gonna have to look within and just, move through that one because it was tragic.
Oh dear, yeah, the overhead gonna clip here. I'd like the FD break there. Unfortunately, gonna get caught by Dolphin. Nice jump in from Gantz. Whoa, another dust, dude. Get the cup. Oh my God.
Gantz special actually completing them. I'm starting to believe that Gantz just drops the early ones to get burst no matter what. Doesn't even bother to get hit by it. Because if you think about it, right? If they don't get hit by it, they don't get that extra chunk of burst back, right? So just let them go up to the skies, burst, out of, being concerned because they don't want to take a huge chunk of damage off and do it again.
Yeah, it's really interesting too that because Gans was definitely not hitting people with dust at all last week, and now this seems to be the tail of the tape for Gans in the repertoire that is May play here. Double Dolphin. Sheesh. What do you do? Nice throw.
Yeah, able to get that throw going, but Totsugeki Express coming through again. Guts off the back foot. Good anti-air there. Now Guts finally getting some pressure. Tick throw into Red RC. No burst for Gans, so we're going all the way through.
Yep, there we go. Gonna definitely get some of this positive energy out here. Don't you throw a Dolphin out when Soul has 50 meters, because boy, that Graveyard Express is right there. Nice DP.
Said, yeah, that's an answer right there. He's like, you know what? Forget this. I'm busting out.
Sometimes you gotta show them what for. Walk up 5K. I bet you that was a wild throw attempt because look how close you are to that corner.
Absolutely, you definitely want that pressure. But Gans able to escape. Gets the throw back on Gus. Gus being pushed all the way to the corner. Still has burst available.
Nice.
There's the Red RC instead.
Missed the success. No worries, though. Plenty good enough. Good damage on the wall, too. Good throw. I'm digging it. Another.
Oh, okay. Just beating in the forehead of May with your own soul. Only Soul Bad Guy would think of that solution, let me tell you.
Where the headband comes into play, right? It's a metal plate on his head. It's got a little buffer there. It just slams it in. Oh, nice.
Oh, nice DP there on the overhead attempt. Guts trying to make this come through and get a game, and does with the 2K.
Go. Yeah, some stray hits here and there, but still Guts capitalizing the best that they can off of each one. And it doesn't take a whole lot of stray hits to really start adding up when you're playing Soul. Whoa, that was a far slash. No, actually, I think that might have been the start of the 6S, or 6P, which was really interesting.
Oh, hex throw there from Gans. Gets the chuck into the corner. Now Guts already low on life. Burst still available. Silting sits to come out for the pressure. Guts tried to escape there, but got punished on the landing. Ooh, no punish on the DP attempt.
Oh, no. And no stagger either. Okay. Oh, dear. Nice 5P, and just going to let it rip with the DP here. We're going to start getting wild.
I mean, it is that time of day, but the anchor comes through, stuffing whatever Guts was throwing out there, and Gans taking that first round of game 3.
Yeah, really trying to fish for that Dolphin here with just 6P alone here. But still, again, any button shuts down Dolphin. It's just about predicting when that Dolphin's going to come out. Nice gunflame, air throw.
Ooh, fake into the throw. Okay, we're getting fancy out here. We're putting on the Soul, bad guy special with the new shiny shoes and everything.
Bye-bye. All right, nice Red RC to get out of the corner here. Dolphin's still going to come in and collide. Oh, my goodness, the burst makes it through. Thank goodness.
It's assault low on life. That was a punishable, and it just absolutely did. And it's back. Zero, did you forget?
No.
We're going to the May Express in the sky. She's a sky pirate, Zero. She belongs there.
Why with the anchors? Good
the
throw.
Anchors just for violence. Has nothing to do with stopping the ship.
Has the break in case of emergency. Break in case of violence.
Yeah, exactly. Starting off the round with violence is Gans double overhead. Yeah, Guts trying to far slash his way out of trouble. Does get the burst from Gans, but stuck in the corner at the moment.
Okay, so we got the 5K. Oh dear, reversal Shamu. This is looking rough.
Oh, Blue RC air throw. Finally, Guts gets to play the video game. Who would imagine having to say that for Soul Bad Guy?
Wait, Soul has to play neutral? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Wait a minute. This is all wrong.
This isn't my guilty gear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got the hit after the throw.
Yeah.
To close out the health bar there. Still, you get one hit after those knockdowns here, and definitely sometimes close it out, just like the mission mode said. I'm telling you, one last hit might close it out, and that might be all you need.
Yeah, Gans on match point right now to close out losers final. Far slash counter hit's going to give Guts a chance.
Okay, good run up throw. Being very cautious about that wake up super because he's seen it one too many times here. Finally blocking the dust.
Put up the sword and said, no, I've seen that one before.
Okay, good block overhead here.
Gantz immediately using the burst right after getting it back. I can't blame them. And wow, Gus is really in trouble. This last chance, last dance situation.
Nice. Far slash here. Gunflame goes for the jump K. Avoids the dolphin, but you can't avoid the weight of the anchor. All right, let's weigh anchor into the grand finals.
Yeah, we're anchors up right now. We're sailing on through in the grand finals. Gantz coming from loser side to try to make it a back-to-back, win and making it look good. Able to get through one soul, but I'll see your soul with another one.
Yeah, you know what they say, back-to-back. Sometimes death comes riding on a midnight train, so.
That's true. That is absolutely true. We saw there, Gantz able to really use a lot of the air mobility again. That obviously May has really good air buttons. Let's not, slice it any other way. It's difficult to keep her from doing that. However, Gantz mixing that in with a really traditional Oki game when it comes to just using dust. Like, you know why? Like, it's been working out. It's been catching people off guard, and I really feel like because the mental stack that May can put on with, if they're going to rush me with Dolphin, are they going to call out SEAL Team 6? Is it going to be an air button? It's all of that decision making to say, oh crap, I forgot about this charge dust, and you're already in the air.
Yeah, I think that's a big factor in it, right? Because so many people are just holding down back to avoid all those situations. And I still, to this day, don't see too many people using charged dust like that. Again, we're still a week out, and charged dust, dust in this game has a lot more versatility than it does in various ways. Just like the versatility you're going to find signing up for week 3 of free. Don't forget it, because that's a third week there. It does cap every single week. So if you're itching to get in some beginner games, this is your opportunity to sign up for it.
And it is the last week in the series before finals week. We're going to be taking a short break, obviously, for the July 4th holiday, but then July 10th will be the finals week. So this is your last chance to get into the top 8 of the finals week for free. You're not going to want to miss it. And even if you don't, make sure you tune in. We might have some special little doozy-doos for the viewers. That's, TBA at the moment.
There you go. That sounds like some exciting news. And it's also really exciting to see people constantly tuning into BG Callisto's stream. Senjo, I always can't pronounce it. It's so hard. But the waifu know for sure. It's Midwest Region Lock Tournament here. Grand Blue Fantasy versus in Guilty Gear Strive on PC. This week, unfortunately, PC was a little shaky for it, so they just did it on PlayStation to at least just get things rolling. But they do plan to continue on PC in the future, so definitely check it out. You get to see Big Willie living it up on the Callisto stream. It's a great tournament series, so check it out if you're into both Grand Blue Fantasy Versus or looking to level up even more in Guilty Gear.
Absolutely. Shout outs to Lord Callisto and B. All right. Well, look, Zero. We made it all the way through. It's grand finals of week 2 of free. Mega Primus on the winner side versus Gantz is home coming from the loser side. Gantz needs 6 of those games to close things out. Mega Primus only needs 3. So we'll see which one comes out on top.
And you do have a different brand of soul. So expressionism is very important in Guilty Gear. We're going to see a lot of these gunflame feints here as well come from Mega Primus that we didn't see from Guts. Okay, so let's see. Nice. Opted to back off. Both players already spending burst right off the rip.
Sometimes you just want to spend that burst to keep the momentum or your position on the screen, right?
Yeah, so important here. Especially, too, you can just get it. If you're feeling a little frisky, you get a full stick of meter for it off of a gold burst. And, when you're playing as Soul, you're definitely feeling frisky all the time.
I mean, why else would you pick Soul Bad Guy? If you're not feeling frisky, go ahead and play one of those other kids.
Nice. Red Roman. Oh, no extension. Oof. Unfortunately, that could have been the round.
Could have been, but Mega Prime is still with the life lead. However, in Strive, it can all disappear in a flash.
Yeah, there we go. And just like that, we saw the startup of Dolphin come out, but thanks to Roman cancel, we're slowing down time, get a far slash punish. Oh my God!
And a statement there with the 6H to round start. Now, fast for your troubles to finish.
All right, that's a way to make a statement for sure. Like you said, And there we go. Gantz has burst available there. One more chance is available here, and then it's gone just like that.
Oh, 6H counter hit again. Vortex getting stopped by the Dolphin, and now Gantz finally with some chance to play. And there it is, the Gantz special taking you to their home in the skies.
Yeah, and we're not going to get the finisher here. No DP off of the Dolphin, but still got a 6P.
Woo!
You blink and you're going to miss it. You blink and you're going to miss it. I'm telling you, Soul will blow you up.
Mega Primus likes his seafood cooked all the way through. Matter of fact, I just want crisps.
Oh, nice. Far slash confirm. Yep, burst immediately. I don't want to deal with this corner situation against Soul.
No one does. Going to far slash into heavy to see if he can get the counter hit. 6P knockdown. The backdash. Mega Primus has been on point with just backing up, and there it is again.
Yep.
Checking the dust or the throw check from Gantz, and now Mega Primus on their way to taking round 1 of game 2.
He's run up, far slash, shut down the Dolphin. You punch the Dolphin in the nose. They swim away. We've learned that in Animal Planet.
In Dolphin defense class.
Jeez. All right, still another Dolphin coming at you here. And not hesitating to hit that far slash. Such a good button for Soul here.
All right, Gantz finally with a chance here. Blue RC far slash. He said, yo, let me slow down time so you can see how quickly this fist reaches to your face.
You know, I love that
it's
decision,
fast,
though. Like,
yeah.
when you get into a moment of stare downs and you're not sure what, like, because Dolphin's super fast, right? I don't want to deal with trying to guess what's coming out. Let me slow down time so I can just keep my turn.
Whoa.
Wow.
Run under far slash. Yeah, Mega Primus is he's on the midnight train to getting out of this tournament. Yeah, that train is moving quick. Gantz got 1 game left to make some adaptations.
Yeah, Mega Primus said it's 10 o'clock. And, you know, a lot of places close at 10 thanks to COVID, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So I need to get my lunch, my dinner, whatever it may be.
Well, Gantz already at the house, not trying to go out just yet. The throw back into the corner. Here we go. Dolphin pressure. A 6P knockdown. Run up success. I've been told you to put them animals in the back. It's your bedtime. I'm tired of saying it. I won't say it again.
Oof, wake up Shamu, though. We'll catch that backdash. Far slash attempt here. Totsugeki on the way. Blue Roman tries to catch up to this May runaway game here. Burst is still available. We're probably going to save it for that next round. Oh, almost missed the far slash. And yeah, jump away May will close it out. I'm surprised we haven't seen too many volcanic vipers from Mega Primus to shut down this air mobility from May.
Yeah, definitely one of those things that you might see coming out later. Mega Primus has been getting a lot of work done off of the backdash, but now Gantz playing patiently and timing those Totsugekis. Mega Primus is going to have to find out something to do, but it might be after this game is through.
Oh, thank
Gantz
God.
with the pressure and not the finish.
I know if you're Mega Primus, you're definitely breathing a sigh of relief here at that finisher not happening. Oh, we're trying to get dust in their own. Okay, I got one too.
Gantz like, nah, I'm good. I've seen that video.
All right. Okay, nice gunflame here. Oh boy, get scooped. And that'll do it.
Gantz's home has to reverse sweep here to stay in the tournament. Mega Primus, you know, the momentum is definitely feel like it's shifted, but Mega Primus might be able to make the adaptation and close things out before Gantz gets the full download.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, right? You want to be explosive with Soul. You want to keep your opponent, you know, on tilt. You don't want to let them try to figure things out, figure your pattern out, just keep going in until they just basically go down and can't get back up anymore.
I mean, that definitely checks out. Though Soul not putting much thought into his opponents. Check story mode if you think I'm lying.
Okay, nice backdash, trying to be patient. Nice far slash. All right, Bandit Revolver does not connect. Burst. Yep. No DP.
Yeah, a momentum burst for sure. I mean, Gantz didn't want to get pushed to the other side, didn't want any more shenanigans. Sorry, Mega Primus. And now Mega Primus on tournament point.
And still no anti-airs at all. We're just keeping a true ground game here from Mega Primus. Get scooped. Oh no, we're going for a ride.
The May Express right here.
Oh. That is so much damage.
It's a ton.
Oh,
damage,
Shamu!
water to put out the flames, Gantz says, you know what, it's dangerous to keep that thing lit.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice. We got Dolphins for days here. Okay, nice.
Oh.
Here we go. Run up. Oh, get scooped. Blue Roman trying to take the turn back. Super smart, especially in these stare down situations again. I'm really digging it. I might take that tech, honestly. I really like that.
Speaking of stop signs, again, Free Willy coming out to splash down on Mega Primus. However, this time he has a burst, he has the 6P. There's another one. Gantz is home. Last chance, gets the fadeaway into another 6P.
And really smart stuff here too. It's really cool because you got the backdash, right? And far slash is an advancing normal, so you're reclosing that gap. If somebody wants to chase you down, so be it. Let them chase you down. You're gonna get a fist right to the gut for doing so.
That far slash hits your stand and not your body, because sometimes you just get hit from out of nowhere. You don't expect it, and it's been part of Mega Primus's arsenal the entire tournament, right? Backdash, boom, far slash right there. I mean, it's happened time and time again. They went away from it, right? Because Gantz started to time things out, like, I'm gonna let him backdash, and then I'll throw the Dolphin after the far slash whiffs, right? But sometimes you got to go to your best tools and your best shooters to close out the game. Mega Primus doing that and earning themselves a spot in finals week of Free. So congratulations to week 2's tournament champion, Mega Primus. And big ups to Gantz is home for making it back to grand finals. It's not easy to do that back-to-back tournaments.
No, definitely not at all. Especially now that you have the notes from previous weeks to really study up on the players you're going up against here. And also it's time is of the essence, right? Almost like the Batman theory, right? The more time you have, the more knowledge you're going to have every time you come to one of these tournaments. So you're only going to get better and better. The competition's only going to get stronger. So it's going to be really interesting to see how things turn out. Especially congratulations to Mega Primus. You're not going to forget that name. It's too powerful.
How could you? How could you? I'm shook before the match even starts. Oh, but of course, thank you to everyone who stuck around through the entire production. We're not going to have a free post game this time around. Chris Chaos had some other things to do, which is obviously understandable. We'll pick up the post game for week 3. Thank you, everyone, though, for watching. Thank you to the players, the staff, and of course, thank you to my partner in crime on the mic, Zero. It's been a pleasure again to have you working it on the ones and twos.
Hey, of course. Thank you so much again, Dynamite, for having me back again. It's always a real treat to kick it with the Low Kick crew, and just to be able to commentate Guilty Gear once again. It's great to see the growth from all these players, and I'm hoping to see more continued growth out there in the future for all of you.
And that's going to do it for us at Free. Again, I've been Dynamite. You can check me out at BLM Dynamite. Zero, give them your credentials before we hit it on the dusty trail.
Absolutely. You can follow me on Twitter at Zero Syndicate or twitch.tv/Zero Syndicate, where I'm basically now just a committed Guilty Gear channel. That's ultimately what I do. There were other games, they now don't exist. See me in October, and perhaps you'll see some Battlefield on there. But for now, just straight Guilty Gear is all that you're going to see. Of course, you can see me commentating other events as well. I'm looking forward to being a regular face alongside Dynamite in the future as well for other Guilty Gear events.
We'll catch you all soon. Remember, be kind to yourselves, love one another, and we'll see you next time. Peace and love.
Later days.